Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us to this Dinbeat training. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about what is Dinbeat, what is what we do with our products and how we work, what is exactly our purpose. In order to enter a little bit into matter, Dinbeat is a pet-centric company in which we develop and design a technology for veterinary purposes. Basically, this was a company created on 2016, but it was until 2020 where our first equipment or our first kit was launched to the market. So what happened on these 5 years between 2016 and 2020? Okay, we were looking for the reasons why to create and develop our product. Okay, our product is called Full Starter Kit Dinbeat UNO. Okay, and the main reason of the creation of this product is because of the lack of veterinary equipment in the market directly created and designed for animals. Why? Because the equipment that were used on animals were previously created and designed for humans, and when they got into obsolescence, they were transferred to the veterinary market, which means it was not designed for animals, so the readings of the vital parameters were not that accurate. Okay. On the other hand, these equipments were wired created and wired designed, so all these wires on the animals just created and generated stress on the animals, which means these make them readings on the electrocardiographs and on the other readings of the vital parameters not that accurate. Okay, right? The animals were not under a peace or calm situations, okay, varying the results. And on the other hand, there's other thing that the animals needed to be sedated in many of the cases, because without sedation, the animals were not able to be taken off the records, okay, which means the animals didn't have actual records because they were under a drug, and in many cases, eventually, and unfortunately, the animals died. Okay, so this is why Dinbeat started this development on the Full Starter Kit Dinbeat UNO. Why? Because we got this opportunity. We saw this lack on the market. So this is why Full Starter Kit Dinbeat UNO was created. And what is exactly this product? What is Full Starter Kit Dinbeat UNO? So Dinbeat Full Starter Kit is the first multi-parametric harness that in real time can take and read all these 7 parameters. Okay, electrocardiograph, beats per minute, heart frequency, internal and external temperature, breath per minute, movement, vocalization, and position of the animal. Okay, so all these parameters are taken in real time. Okay, so the veterinary teams are able to get all the information in just one website on our platform in real time, so they can have a lot of advantages when reading the animals with our products. Okay, so our products have been used on several methods of usage. For example, hospitalizations. Okay, this device is basically a multi-parametric harness that takes all the information and transfers it in real time to the veterinary teams through our platform. So if we set up in this in the parameters of the patient any or a specific heart rate or a specific breath per minute monitorization, in case something is not okay or something is weird with these readings, okay, then the device will send a notification in real time to the veterinary teams, so they can properly react. Okay, so they don't have to be 24/7 monitoring the animal, okay, with them, but they can do it online. Okay, so they will have the chance, the opportunity, the tools to monitorize several animals in real time as well. Okay, other thing that our devices have been used for are the preventive medicine, in which we can prevent several issues or several diseases actually with the revision and monitorization constant, okay, of the animals that are used with our devices. Okay, they are not it is not invasive, there is no damage for the animals, there is no sedation needed, and the monitorizations can be quickly done. Okay. On the other hand, they are also used for scientific studies and universities studies. Also, some specific situation or special treatments, like, for example, post-traumatic situations of the animal, pre or post-operational or pre or post-chirurgical situations for the animals, pain therapies, and many other uses that can be used with our devices. Okay, so basically this is the main usage of our devices, and the reason of the creation of these devices mainly and basically for improving the animal health, and also helping a lot to decrease the forced labor of the veterinary teams.